Our next award goes to First Business Bank, Milwaukee. Reputation and relationships are the lifeblood of the banking business. With their full line of financial services and commitment to clients, First Business Bank, Milwaukee in Brookfield has succeeded at both. The bank's customer-driven approach includes a low client-to-advisor ratio, in-house industry experts, and other benefits such as holding, this is incredible, 3 loan committees a week for faster turnaround times. Accepting the award today is First Business Bank Milwaukee President Dave Vetta.
Next up, we have Dave Vetta, the President and CEO of First Business Bank Milwaukee in Brookfield. Dave and I were talking. He was mentioning to me the challenge of the reputation of the banking industry in the aftermath of the bailouts and the Great Recession and so forth, and that there's been a lot of battering of the banking industry in the last few years, and it's forced a lot of companies to reconsider who they do their business banking with. And Dave is here today to provide some insights about how to engage your banker and how to approach a new bank should you see fit to change to a new bank. Dave, can you enlighten us about that process?
Sure, Steve. Thank you. As you take a look at your current banking relationship and as you evaluate what you can do to make the most out of a banking relationship and maximize that partnership in this kind of an environment, I think one of the expectations you might have had is for a bank to be predictably boring. Predictably boring, I think, and I'll say that a little bit with tongue-in-cheek, but let me explain a few elements that I think might comprise that. Understand what the process is in your checklist, the process of committee loan approvals, the frequency. Are you talking to people that will be representing you at the loan committee? So understand that process of loan approval and make sure that you work that to your advantage. Certainly responsiveness, which is fundamental, but answering phone calls, emails, and the like on a timely basis, you should expect that from your bank. Certainly there have been a lot of distractions for all of us over the last few years, but those principles still are very much in place. Another thing is networking. Networking with your bank that's talking to hundreds and thousands of businesses in the course of a year. They can provide you access to resources, access to advisors, access to other business owners, access to potential clients, and make sure that you are getting that from your banker, or they're providing forums with which to do that. Communication, much overused word, but let me tell you what I mean by that. There are 2 ways to communicate, in my opinion, based on one, the financial information, quality financial information is critical, but also the strategic initiatives. So the bank needs to understand that about your business. Now, the other thing that's unique about this environment is the opposite is true. You need to understand your bank's financial condition and also their strategic initiatives to be sure they fit with yours. And the other thing is, if you have challenges, and all of us as business owners have challenges, talk about them early, address them early, and ask for help. Another thing that you should expect from your bank would be choices. If you have an objective or a project, get a couple of different ideas from the bank. Chances are they'll provide you something that you hadn't thought of. And the other thing is, if the bank can't help you on a given loan request, get a quick no and also some suggestions as to who they might have you talk to in order to meet that need. Creativity, as you share your objectives with the bank, you can come up with some creative ideas and solutions. And finally, knowledge of the industry, and have your bank make sure they take time to understand your business and what you're trying to do. So I simply want to close by acknowledging the First Business Milwaukee team and what they do every day to make this happen. Our board members and some of our clients are here today, and I very much appreciate that. In fact, let's have the First Business team stand up, and if you would give them a round of applause while I have the podium. Thank you. They make it happen every day. Want to also congratulate the other winners up here, BizTimes, Steve and Dan, and certainly the Business Alliance with Suzanne and Mary. First Business is excited. We're grateful for the award, and I guess as that song says, we're just getting started. So thank you, Steve.